Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, let me warm thank and congratulate the Italian team for hosting us here in the beautiful city of Milan and for the excellent conduct of the 2018 OSCE chairmanship. I am particularly honored to address this year's session just a few days after we celebrated the centenary of a united and modern Romania. We approached this anniversary with a look towards the future, with the hope in a more safe and prosperous Europe for the benefit of all our citizens. Unfortunately, today, the erosion of the rules-based security order in Europe and the violation of fundamental commitments of the OSCE and principles of international law continue to be major concerns, undermining the very foundations of cooperative security. The conflict in and around Ukraine remains the most pressing challenge for the OSCE and its participating states. While firmly supporting Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity, Romania reiterates the need for the Minsk agreements to be implemented. Continued political and diplomatic dynamic are required to break the cycle of violence in eastern Ukraine and to improve the humanitarian situation for the civilian population. We commend the work of the OSCE Special Monitoring Mission and will continue to strongly support its activity, as well as the security and safety of monitors provided also by my country. On the same lines as previous statements, Romania is gravely concerned that a new maritime dimension has been added to the conflict, to the continued militarization of the Sea of Azov and the Black Sea region. I take this opportunity to underline the importance of respecting the international law and de-escalating the situation by returning the seized militaries and ships to Ukraine. In such a political military context, intensifying efforts for the resolution of the protracted conflicts is even more important. Romania welcomes the progress made in efforts to solve the conflict in the Republic of Moldova. We call upon the sides to continue to work to achieve tangible results on all three baskets of the agreed agenda for the negotiation process, in particular on the third basket. The OSCE has a key role to play. The OSCE mission has a very strong, clear-cut mandate with regard to conflict settlement, withdrawal of foreign forces, and the removal of foreign ammunition. The mission should have unrestricted access in order to monitor and deter any attempts of military build-up in the Transnistrian region and prevent tensions and incidents in the security zone. The discussions under the structured dialogue process, launched in Hamburg 2 years ago, cannot ignore the political military dimensions of these conflicts. Romania believes that in 2019 the structured dialogue should continue to address the whole range of concerns expressed by the participating states. The Hamburg mandate continues to be valid. This is why we advise against the narrowing down the scope of the mandate. We reiterate the importance of arms control and confidence in security building measures, and we support the preservation, strengthening and modernization of conventional arms control in Europe, based on key principles and commitments, including respect for sovereignty and territorial integrity, transparency and host nation consent. We express our regret for not being able to reach consensus on the draft decision on strengthening military transparency and addressing risk reduction and incident prevention. The chairmanship in office and the AFSC chairmanship put forward a balanced text with concrete steps towards updating the Vienna document, which we fully supported. Modernization of the Vienna document remains a priority. At the beginning of the next year, Romania will take over the presidency of the Council of the European Union. We will work closely together with the incoming Slovak chairmanship in ensuring synergies between the two organizations and to lay the foundation for future developments. We will focus our attention on fostering sustainable growth through convergence, cohesion, innovation and digitalization. These topics are related to the current OSCE agenda on the second dimension and reveal the major role of the OSCE as a valuable platform for exchanging views and best practices among the states. Furthermore, ensuring gender equality and combating the domestic violence represent other important priorities that relate to the OSCE work on the third dimension. In the recent years, we have witnessed the most challenging period of the third dimension of the OSCE. We thank the Italian chairmanship for undertaking significant efforts in order to safeguard it and keep the human rights and fundamental freedoms high on the OSCE agenda. It is our responsibility as participating states to ensure the highest standard of protection of the rights of our citizens. The right to education in the mother tongue of person belonging to national minority should be fully guaranteed and protected at all levels throughout the territory of all participating states. The assistance provided by the autonomous institution, the High Commissioner on National Minorities, the Office for Democratic Institutions and Human Rights, and the representative of freedom of the media is valuable, and we encourage participating states to draw on this important and unique expertise. In concluding, allow me to wish our Slovak colleagues all the success in chairing the OSCE next year and to ensure them of our full support. Thank you very much.